In my company and in other companies, and everybody is basically having a hard time this year to make a decent living out of it. So it's
how's
all for it.
SNP having such a high polling then?
Well, I've been keeping an eye on what the person's been saying, and in my company and in other companies. I'd like to see.
Right, I'm just doing a test broadcast, Nikos. Just need to do a mic check.
Okay, mate. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Well, I've been keeping an eye on this person's been
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Oh, wait a minute. I think the stream. Right, I'm just doing a test broadcast, Nikos. Just need to do a mic. I've accidentally started it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so hello everybody, my name is Biscuit with Nikos and welcome to Biscuit Live from Scotland's channel. Yes, that's 2 seconds. I'm getting the audio feedback here. Is it your phone?
I'm just laughing. It's not my phone's on, mate.
Yeah, alright.
I'm laughing at me sound like an elf on YouTube.
Yeah, this is from Nikos' channel, by the way, and we were talking about something else. Yeah, so. Oh. Looking good, looking good. God, you need to get a new phone.
I sound like Ralph the Chickmunk.
Oh, yes, I totally. So hello everybody, welcome to this channel. We're going to be talking about games, consoles. Just going to talk through it. Just a wee little podcast thing, really, that we're going to do today. So thank you for joining us, Nikos. You're looking very lovely. I like your cap.
Yeah, so basically today I upgraded my mouse, or gaming mouse, whatever you want to call it. You know?
Let's have a look.
I got this bad boy here.
Oh, wow. I think you just cut your mic out. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, your mic's been cut out. Yes. No, we've lost you. We can't hear you. Nope. Nothing yet. I think you pulled it out or something. There we go. I can hear now. Ah, all good. Yeah. It's a good start to the stream, isn't it? I've accidentally went live. I didn't realise I went live. And...
Testing.
Oh yeah, I hear you just fine. Yeah, all good. All good indeed. Yeah. So, what kind of mouse was that you got there, Nikos?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can do it. Yep. Yes, I can hear you. Yep. Are you okay? Oh dear, I think we've lost him. This is not a good start. Here we go. Having internet connection trouble?
Yeah.
The joys.
Epic fail.
Oh, epic fail.
So I don't know what. Yeah, so basically I upgraded my this mouse here.
Oh, lovely. And, what kind of mouse is that you've got, anyways?
I'll try and get the other mouse disconnected my mic.
Yeah, to break your mic, then it'll be fine. So,
right. So, I was using this thing here, which is the G402.
Oh, lovely.
And this is pretty cool because basically you have these button on the side here, like this one.
Yeah.
And then you have these other buttons on the floor. And what you can do is when you're programming it, you can hold that button in, and then this basically doubles the amount of other buttons.
Yeah.
It's like an F function key, right? But I basically outgrew this. Also, you only get the blue color.
Oh,
so I upgraded to this thing here. Right. This is the G502 SE. And you see it, the color changes to all the colors, right?
Oh, that's smart. Oh, yeah, I can see it there. Just.
And then you get more buttons. So basically, you get these 4 buttons here like that.
Mm-hmm.
You get the one underneath, and then you also get the on the scroll button here. You can go left. You can click it.
Yeah.
You can go left and right as well. That's 2 more buttons, and then you got an extra button there, and then you got one here that basically means that the wheel will keep spinning, which is good for programming. And I don't actually use it much for gaming. I use it for some games, like you can choose per game what to basically have these F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like for various items in the game. But the reason that I really got it was basically because, like, for my programming stuff. So, like, when I'm debugging code, I usually have to press the F10 keys and F9 and all this stuff. When I'm sticking through the code, I can just click the buttons on here, and it's sort of, you can assign them anything you want. You can have repeats on it. You can have like combinations, and for each program, you can have custom settings. And even for the browser, you can have multiple different settings for Chrome as well. So, like, if there's a browser game or whatever. But and also the cool thing is if I take this off.
What the hell of a mouse you've got
weights
there?
in here.
Yeah, oh, look at that. It looks a wee bit mean.
Basically, if you're getting attacked by some seagull, you can basically pull this out and throw it really high.
Do you know what? I've got some outside that keeps pooping by my car, so that could be useful. Just chuck the mouse right at them and says, "Die, you seagull." So-
It is a pretty heavy mouse when you got all the weights in there. Each weight is 3.6 grams.
Wow, that is crazy. Like, yeah.
Each one of them is labelled like 3.6 grams. So like, I mean, if you want to put,
Just see, it could almost see quite a lot of details
why,
there. That's
why,
good
why
quality.
not just make it 4 grams or something? Why even write the grams that are on that? You know, because like I was actually looking at them and saying, well, are they different weights? Maybe there's 2.4 grams or something like that, but no, they're all 3.6 grams.
Crazy. Yeah, but it's quite a heavy mouse there. So that must set you back a bit. Like, how much does something like that come like?
I got it at Amazon, like an Amazon deal of like 45 quid or something.
Oh, that's
It was
legal.
like usually it's like a 70 quid, and the wireless one's like 100 quid.
Well, that'd be quite good. Like if you got the dollars to splash in a mouse like that and go for it. It's quite good with the lighting as well, the colour changing. Quite impressed with that. So yeah. Oh, is any thoughts
By the
about
way,
the
streaming is hard, man.
streaming? Can be hard because like when we make mistakes, there's no going back. We've made it anyways.
It's like up another level of complexity, especially when you do it with somebody else.
Yeah, and it's more pressure. Oh my goodness. So yeah.
It's not much pressure for me because I have no viewers, so I mean, like,
Yeah, I was want to talk about the next generation consoles. Just wondering if you've got any thoughts about the new consoles coming out with the Xbox Series X and S and the PlayStation 5. Any of that interest you at all, or you're more like?
I'd like
to
to
the
try
PC?
some of the VR stuff to see like some like a racing car game or something.
Yeah.
Or some kind
Oh,
of virtual
yes.
experiences where you're skydiving or something, you know.
Yeah, well, I've pre-ordered the Oculus Quest 2, so that should be arriving in hopefully a couple of weeks' time. So
I need an excuse to come to Thursday for a couple of days or something. You know?
definitely, it's just to jump to the VR world. So, but it's really good. For those that are watching, basically, if you'll see, I've got another channel called VR Games. There'll be a link in the description, so you can watch me on the other channel. Me and my partner, we play VR games, and some can be a bit scary. If you're meet up with Freddy Fazbear, like I'm sure you heard of Freddy Fazbear and his friends. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, that was one of the terrifying games I played in VR.
I see you stream
Yeah.
that game quite a lot.
Oh, God,
Bit
it's-
scary for me, mate.
Yes, it's too scary for me. Yeah, I've basically I do the bravery of getting in there and get the job done, trying to survive. But the only thing that scared me was the puppet so far. I had no choice because he had a coin I wanted. That's all I had to get. But yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, but I look forward to see what new games are coming as well. I heard there's maybe a new Star Wars game coming for it as well, and yes, Assassin's Creed VR is going to be something definitely going to play. So I'm going to be well hyped for that. So it's going to be good.
If I want to see some gameplay, I usually go on someone's channel on YouTube and just like play it at like 3 times speed and just skip to the bosses and stuff like that. And then I think, I know about that game. But a lot of those games, you know, I watched a few episodes of somebody play a long playthrough the new Star Wars. First like hour was interesting. And it's basically it looked repetitive to me. You know, like you started off on top of the ship, and then like I can't remember what's the latest Star Wars one it was called. I can't remember the name of it. Star Wars The Force Unleashed or something, was it?
The Force Unleashed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've not yet played that game right enough. I heard it's really good, but I just never got around to get my hands on playing the game. And but the trailers were sick. I can remember watching an E3 trailer with it at one point. I think it was about a year ago or something. I can't remember, but looked really graphics on it. The Force Unleashed 2, it looked really, really stunning for graphic detail.
Yeah, I think that was the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched like an hour of it, but the gameplay is just it's all the same, man, to me. Like same old fighting scenes and stuff like that. A lot of times I just watch games because I'm curious to see what the technology is doing. But then if you look at the depth of the game, there's very repetitive. You see patterns. Me being a programmer, I can see patterns in games and stuff like that. And when I go back to when I look at the Halo games now, it's still very basic AI. It's still programmed from the similar first Halos in a sense. It's just like
that's
people once in the game they don't notice it that much, but if you're a programmer, you notice like it's quite shallow.
I'd be quite interested. I'd be quite interested to see like what you can do to make like a fan-made Halo game. I don't know, like because that way you could like create your own worlds basically, and I don't know. It'll give me an excuse to go on it to kill somebody with my biter rifle. Just and I'm like, yeah.
I couldn't really do anything better than what Bungie's guys are doing because like these guys are doing it full time. I just dabbled in game programming a little bit.
Oh yeah, Well, today's games that come out, they must spend a ton of time just pouring sweat into these games, and it's amazing. Tip my hat off to them. You can't because you got headphones on.
I've been contacted by plenty of game companies, but I never wanted to work for them really because like it's a very competitive industry, and the programmers are basically slaves, you know. So like I'd rather just do my own.
It's like you're basically against the clock all the time. It basically get the job done, and you expect it to be released at a certain time. But we've had that time before. That's just not too bad. Oh, we've got a wee comment. Amy Best Friends, hello. I'm doing fine, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we've got Amy Best Friend. She's one of our regular viewers. Lovely person, so she is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, aye. So and
I basically came in here to basically bash the gaming industry. So
yeah, she likes quite a few games. I think she's right into the Red Dead Redemption and stuff like that. So so she's into these kind of games. But regular viewer, and thank you very much. She's a big supporter for me. So yeah, sending I love it. So all good. Thank you very much. And we've got another one from if I'm pronouncing his name right, Crichton Lang. Hi, how you doing? It's thank you for your wee comments and hello. I hope we got your name right. I apologize if I get it wrong. So yeah, he's checking your phone there.
Big supporter for me. So
oh, there we go.
Yeah, you got me in your phone now. Oh my goodness. And we've got a comment from you. That's as well live on your phone.
Inception phoning.
Yeah, absolutely. We could be live on anyone's telly by now.
Here.
Yeah, aye.
Inception via YouTube phone.
It's like we're watching our own YouTube channel, basically.
Oh, look at that, man.
Yeah, God.
That's legit.
I should have shaved. I don't look my best, though. Oh, hello, Andrew. It's my pal Andrew as well. He's on watching this as well. Hello, Andrew. I miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. So, put your phone away.
This is what happens when you have a scientist come on your channel there, Paul.
Yeah, you just make people get dizzy. So, and I don't even have my glasses on. So, you know.
oh, hello, Andrew.
Do you know how long it's going to take to get this up to 10 screens?
Hello, Andrew. I miss you, buddy.
It could go forever, couldn't it? So, like.
Oh,
it's like I'm going into the Twilight Zone, but oh yes, that's quite crazy. Sorry, I'm just rubbing my nose there. So yes, I hope we keep well, Andrew. It's nice to hear from you, and yeah, he's meet him on GTA 5 every now and again. It's good fun. Oh, Nikos, now it's getting bored. Oh, no more.
Look at the artifacts on the little.
Yeah, no, it's like repeating myself every single second. It's so freaky, like. Anyways, shall we move on? Yeah. Oh goodness, yeah. So it's good that it's good that the chat's coming through. So, but it's thank you for the guys that are tuning in and sending in your comments. So this is great. Wait, where are we up to next?
COVID.
No, this is a gaming channel, so we can't talk about COVID.
Oh, okay.
But
that's what we tried to talk about.
We talked about it on your channel, aye. So yeah, but what we'll do is I'll leave Nikos' channel in the description as well. So check out Nikos' channel. He's a programmer as well, and it's a lot of stuff that goes over my head, but it's quite interesting to see, anyways. All these techno guys out there that like to know a lot about programming. Nikos is your man. So, but I'll get in there. So, but back to the games, the consoles, even the retro consoles. Like, is there any of your old favorite consoles that you miss playing?
Yes, I still listen to some Mega Drive music
Mega Drive.
and PlayStation music on the when I'm programming, just for like
Oh,
to
play the
imagine I'm
classic
playing
music,
games
like-
when I was a kid.
You're talking about like the Green Hill
Yeah,
Zone and
like
Sonic the Hedgehog. Like play that music.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Knuckles, various other PlayStation tunes and retro games. Just memorabilia, like GTA 2. There was a level in there where you fought the Hare Krishnas.
Oh
There's a
god,
song in there
yeah, I
called
don't even remember that.
Jesus my Savior or something like that. It was sort of like this parody of Billy Graham. But for me, as a kid, I really liked it. I used to just wait till that song came on, Jesus my Savior, on GTA 3.
Yes. Oh, praise the GTA Lord. Oh.
No, it's like Jesus my Savior, my favorite flavor.
Oh no! Oh, good times with these crazy GTA games. Like, yeah, I kind of wonder what this new expansion pack is going to be like in the latest game. I don't even know when it's released yet. It's been talked about that it is coming, but don't know when the date. But it's might be quite exciting. Now, what craziness we're going to expect next. But Trevor from GTA, he was nuts. So it was. I liked him a lot. He was, I don't know. He's messed up in the head, but he always says the funniest things. So,
my friend, one of my friends used to have GTA and used to play. I used to use it for driving practice. I would actually practice driving on the right hand side of the road.
I know, I still stick to left. It's
just
like
to practice on the right hand side of the road. Yeah, I've never actually driven in America, but yeah,
it's how the Americans do it. They
Right
just drive exactly like they're doing GTA. It's like, get the hell out of the way, I'll shoot you.
In
why
America,
not?
it's actually unless you're in LA, it's very easy to drive because the roads are huge and everything's just left and right and straight. You know, it's very uncomplicated and the roads are really, really wide. You know, but
I can't even imagine though.
American
Yeah,
side.
it's I don't know, like seeing what LA's like. I thought it must be like millions of people driving on those roads every day. That'll be too scary. It must be worse than London. So we'll try to get around in. But being in London yourself, you'll know what it's like for traffic.
I like drive like these cars in Austria. You basically you can rent cars for like per minute. So that car there's at 38 cents a minute.
I don't like the alloy wheels. They don't look very good. But it's definitely GTA, right enough. So I would like to stay driving on the left, even though it's America. Still down on the left with the vigilante car that I like. So I just keep it at full speed, and I'm getting in the way or not moving it away. I'll just get smashed, and it's fine. I'll keep it to my left. That's how I like to drive. People think, saying, "What are you doing?" Like, drive normally. I drive on the left.
You know what I would like if I had a money for it, I'd like one of those like 3D car driving sims where you actually have a seat that moves around and stuff like that.
Oh, that'd be nice,
that would be
actually.
neat.
Yeah.
They're like 20 grand or something.
Oh,
Crazy money.
that would be insane. But I wonder if I got that kind of thing for PC or like driving simulator games or something like that. Well, I know there's like truck simulator and there's a train simulator, but there's a new Microsoft Flight Simulator that came out recently as well, and I'm still learning how to fly a plane. But because I keep driving this like a Cessna plane, and once I take off, I try and stick on autopilot immediately, and the nose keeps going up, and I've got no control anymore, and then I either overspeed and the plane just breaks, or I just crash somewhere. I don't know. Just this autopilot that I use is dangerous, so I need to try and figure out what I'm supposed to do before I activate it. But
Oh, my ears are a bit sore, man. These have got like, if you were like we're doing woodwork, you wanted to glue two pieces of wood together.
Yeah.
You could use these headphones as a clamp, man.
it could be. I don't know. I find these ones comfortable.
How do you deal with that? My poor ears, man.
Got that many headphones, so it's a Trust OXT 330 I've got. So or something like that. I don't know. Or QXT. I can't mind. Can't really see it too well because I've got my glasses on. So, but no, I've got many headphones. But I thought these will do. They're comfortable to wear. So, and I like it. It's good.
I've been driving the A-Class quite a bit in Vienna. I loved it. I've just started using the paddle shifters, you know.
Yeah.
And I just like driving in real life. I just couldn't see myself sitting down and playing too many driving sims. I mean, games in general now.
Yeah.
When I'm playing them, I just feel like I could be doing something better with my time. It's like even some days I used to sit down and play some IO games, But now I'm composing music, and I just enjoy that a lot more. You know. So,
yeah, that's right. It's all you
play a bit-
you
play a
compose
bit-
your music. It's quite good.
yeah.
So it's good fun.
It's hard to do it live, you know. Like,
I'm going to give a shout to the viewers. If any of you's got any favourite games and that, please tell us in the comments and we'll read them out to you. Like, so anything you want, and we'll just maybe talk about that as well. So just feel free to type in. So get involved, talk to us. We'll take any questions you've got. You like, for example, why has Nikos got a cap on? And so it's all good. Yeah. So yeah,
basically, there was a lawnmower, and I thought I'd fight it. But if you want to play a game that I made, you can go to this URL here. I'll put it in the comments and let me know what you think. If you have any questions about that.
We'll add them in. Yep, we'll get it all in the comments. So it's all good. So we'll fill that box up no bother tonight, I think. So. This is other game that I really want to play when it comes out. It's called Hellblade 2, and I don't know much about it, but it's just for the I played the first one, and the first one was really, really, I would say, I don't know if creepy is the word I want, but it's like a psychological. I can't say big words, but it's a bit messed up in a way, basically. Just getting through your adventures of going to the gates of hell, and I'm like, oh, it's so weird. But it's a good game because there's stunning graphics on it. It's like, wow, it blew my mind. And I've got a video on my other channel, Biscuit Scotland, where you can watch that as well. So quite a good video. But I love my games that are basically adventurous. Basically, I like with stunning graphics. It's quite good. Well, obviously, like one of my all-time favorites is still Halo. Like the old classic Halo games, still love playing them multiplayer, especially from Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2. And it never gets old for me. Like, well, and hopefully I would love to. Yeah.
I keep trying to paste my game into your comments, but it keeps deleting it, man.
Does it?
You haven't blocked me, have you?
No, it's because it's live broadcast. We'll get them in, don't you worry. But stick it in the Discord and that'll be fine. Right, we've got a message from Amy. She says, "What's the train sim World Tour like? Is it the same as the first one, or is it different?" Well, it's it's near enough the same. It's not too much difference. Basically, you just got different trains to drive and different levels as well. The control sense is slightly different. The graphic quality is insane, so still love it. So the point one is basically you're learning how to drive a London Underground train on the Bakerloo line. So you get your tutorials of how to work your train basically, and then that's showing your way. So majority of that level is basically going to be done underground, and then you'll get the overground as well. And it's quite good. You can even ride the train as well as a passenger, and then see what it's all about. And there's a couple extra features you can do, like just to try and find missing posters and filling newspapers up for certain train stations, stuff like that. It's quite good. And there's another one. Basically, it's a DLC one. Basically, do you know ScotRail trains between Glasgow and Edinburgh, and new ones that just started coming up?
No,
can't mind the class.
Because that's usually quite a slow journey.
I don't know, it's supposed to take 45 minutes, or every half minute, 45 minutes now to get, but those type of trains are in Train Simulator 2 as well. So I forgot the name of the class of these trains. But it's so weird because it's all like future-proof looking thing. Basically, all these controls. It's basically because it's electric trains. And the other one.
How long does it take to get to Edinburgh?
From Glasgow to Edinburgh by train, should take 30 minutes because they're the high-speed trains now. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, if only I went straight to East Kilbride.
Yeah. Or say the train from here to your house, that'll give me 7 hours. I'll have to change at Sverry stations on the way as well.
We should have high-speed rail all over Scotland, you know?
Yeah, it won't work up here. The deers won't like it. Except we can't electrify the tracks up where I am anyways. It's just it's very old school, and it'll probably cost a fortune just to upgrade it. So it's a long track from basically Inverness to Thurso, it's a 4-hour journey, basically, and it's single track as well. So old school, definitely old school. But it's nice though. You get good sceneries, but I don't think these lines are going to be electrified at all. Like, so it's probably not going to work. Especially with the wind conditions we get up here as well. It can be quite windy all the time. So that's us. But Train Simulator 2, so I find the game really good. It's a bit addictive as well, and there is a lot of challenges that can, basically, scenarios that can take between 30 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on how you do it, and it's really good fun. It's just, I find it relaxing at the same time as well, just driving your train and you're chilling it and just not worry about anything. So, but the other one that I like is the German trains. They call them the ice trains. They're like bullet train things. I've forgotten the model for that one as well, but they're really nice there to drive as well. And I saw this game
I saw this game where people are taking these logs and moving it around from this ice farm place to another ice place. And it's really hard, really accurate physics where even the mud and the wheels gets churned up as the things are driving around.
SnowRun, is that the game you're talking about?
What's it called?
SnowRun?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play that. I've not played it yet, so just really want to get my hands on playing a bit of SnowRun.
I've never seen so much detailed physics. Even the earth and the wheels get churned up in the earth, you know.
It certainly is. It would have been really, really good. But yeah, I would have hoped for a wee demo of it at least. But I'm keen to get the game and at some point and start getting cracking into it basically, and just enjoying the challenges that awaits me on the SnowRunner. So a few of my mates have played it. This says it was really, really good. So I'm quite eager to give that one a go. VR games, I love playing VR games as well. I like to play virtual poker basically, so which is good fun. But if not, well, I did try and broadcast one on this channel, but I've removed it because there was people in it that were swearing too much, and I was like, nah, it's not gonna look good for my channel if it's just continuously swearing. It's like every sentence, swear this, swear that. It's like, oh no, so that's not gonna happen. So I'll try and make another one. I may have to mute the players and just enjoy poker and just commentate through it.
You think gaming is going to be really popular in Scotland in the next 6 months?
It's probably getting better. Like I think when the COVID started, the game industry basically shot right up. So it did, and basically Xbox and PlayStation, they've registered more users and more subscribers to their platforms as well, and even the Oculus was getting hard to get a hold of as well because it was selling it quickly all the time, and but yeah, it's just there's more people basically interacting with games that can socialise without the fear of COVID at the same time as well, especially in the VR world. Like I was in this VR cinema, it's called Big Screen, and it's free to download for your for what device you've got. So Steam, Oculus, whatever basically. So, but wearing mine, so I was sitting in the cinema watching a film, and then there was somebody sitting next to me, and then the big deep voice and just, oh hello, and how are you? So I was like, I was just, oh not bad. I was a bit scared and worried about him. It's like, oh, he's like, see, sound like a big fella, and he says, oh, says, oh yes, I'm from Russia. I thought, oh no way, you're from Russia and you're here with me right now in the cinema. It's like, this is crazy. So we drank vodka. Yeah, a guy called Dimitri, that was his name, and his English, he spoke his English quite good, and yeah, really nice guy. Talking for a wee bit, and then watching the film, and a few other people kept coming in and going. It was kind of nice to actually have a virtual cinema, and no social distancing required. I could just sit and go, hey, and you could even just throw your popcorn at somebody, it's fine. So that was really good, but I've done the roller coaster one as well. That made me a bit dizzy. I should have basically, because I was new to the VR at the time, and I thought, right, I'll get stuck in the roller coaster, and I shouldn't have done it, because I needed to try and get used to experiencing VR in a nice and calmly way. But I was dizzy all night after that roller coaster ride. Bloody hell! I was like, whoa! I did a live broadcast.
Yeah, those games can make you dizzy, man.
Oh,
I've been there.
Yeah, so it's on my VR Games channel as well. I'll put a link in that one as well. And but whew, it was so bad. But Beat Saber is quite a good one as well. Do you know? It's one basically. It's kind of like, in a way, it's like Guitar Hero, but you're using your hands, you're moving your body basically. Yeah. And when you've got your two lightsabers, basically, kind of like Star Wars in a way, and you've got these blocks coming towards you, and you've got to hit them in the direction they ask you to hit them in. So, and you're moving to the beats as well, and it's good fun and a wee bit healthy for me. But I'm sweating after about 2 or 3 rounds. So, but I was told it's kind of good for your health a wee bit. So, yeah, so Beat Saber's probably want to play. But there's a few people that I've watched that are really, really good at it as well. So, I quite like that.
I'm worried about this winter time, right? A whole bunch of Scottish people that are going to be freshly unemployed, right? And like,
well, they moved to games,
playing games, playing games all winter time,
It's true. It's I don't know. Well, it's basically something to keep you busy anyways, and it's you're not trying to go out and spend money all the time, and you're trying to keep your social distancing at the same time. So it's like the gaming world is what's keep you going. You can socialize through your consoles or your VR as well, which is quite good. It's like what we're doing now. We're chatting away through this podcast, which is great. Well, it's a shame I can't do it in the same room, but but it's really, really nice to talk away. And
like, if this gaming thing, like people that are basically going to be unemployed, and they don't see themselves getting jobs for the next 6 months because of the economy.
Yeah.
So the assumption is that the government will pay the benefits, and the food will keep coming in, and the water will keep coming in, and what money I don't have, the government will take up.
Yeah.
But I've got a whole different philosophy on this right now. I think people should assume that they're going to run out of food and water and drink, and start preparing for it now, so that you can pay for the food once the prices go up. So, like, I'll tell you what I've been doing the last 6 months. My kind of work's dried up a little bit, but I've been working so hard. Every day I'm putting 10, 12 hours in, learning new things, building stuff. And I think that we all need to start preparing to get our different skill levels. I think that, okay, instead of playing 8 hours a day games, we should make it maybe less, like 2 or something like that if you're playing games.
That's it. I want to try and keep ourselves a wee bit healthy and keep ourselves motivated to go out and work with real jobs, stuff like that. But despite there's more and more work at home jobs coming in now, basically, because our government's basically wanting to, if we can work from home, we will. But unlike my job, I run a taxi company as well. I try to do YouTube, but I dedicate most of my time to the taxis, basically, so that's why I don't get enough work on YouTube done, which I would have liked to do, basically. And honestly, your real job is more important than your YouTube, man. That's very true, yeah. Very true indeed.
This is your downtime, but
it's a good downtime that I need. So, and just basically forget the real world and get into the VR world, basically. So, which is nice. It's a nice escape. It's like taking a holiday, but you'll be there in 2 seconds and you'll be back in the real world in 2 seconds. It's no bother, but it's good. It's basically, it was a time when you're kids, you don't get that kind of luxury. Basically, you're stuck with 4 TV channels. Well, I don't know, we're a wee bit older. We're basically 3 channels in that case, and then we've got channel 4, and then that was all we had. And then, but today's world, it's with the COVID going as well. Like, people are resorting to virtual reality or gaming, stuff like that. It's it's not all bad as long as you're not getting too upset about what's going on, basically. So you just want to try and enjoy the way things you can, like. But I find, like, getting a community going with other gamers as well. It's quite nice. Basically, you feel like you can be more yourself and you can talk about anything. That's one thing I did in this big screen game as well. Basically, I found this chat room, and there's this guy that posts it every night as well. Forget his name now. think his name was Scott or something. I can't remember, but but basically, as the community comes in, and we basically sit and we just chat and talk about anything really, and it's nice to be comfortable to do that, and that was a new experience for me, and I liked it. So yeah,
you're providing actually a good social service. You know, like talking to people, which there's not much talking that goes on in Warzone Battlegrounds. There's just
that seems to be quite a popular game. Like it's not for me though. I played it twice, and I found it a bit boring, considering it's taken me too long to find somebody to kill in the first place. So it's the map war was a bit too big. I'm just that's not big in the battle royals really. So but something like an 8v8 or 4v4.
I played the Survive.io. I played Survive.io a bit, but it gets your blood pressure up way too high, man. Because like you're playing against these little kids that have got quick reaction times, and
are you saying we're getting old, Nikos?
They'll kill you, and then they'll say like "noob" and all this stuff, you know. I'll like keep dodging you like behind a wall, and you shoot them, and they'll be like you noob, and you just, you know, and or you like run away from them, and you're like you're stupid.
I remember
coward and all this stuff.
I remember my quickest reaction one time. This one I'll never ever forget. I was playing Halo 2 on the original Xbox back in the day, and we're in this map called Zanzibar. So people that are big fans will know that level. And basically, up at the corridor bit, basically you got the beach, and then you got you're up and you're through this archway bit. Basically, I'm just walking away. I can see a sniper had been dropped halfway up the map, basically. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to go for that. And I'm seeing another guy trying to go for the sniper as well. So and then it's like, basically, it got to the sniper first. I was like, whoa, snapshot right in the bloody head. So I was like, whoa, it was a peach of a kills it was, and especially in a hurry. So I just instantly grabbed it, bang! There we go.
I remember I used to have the Xbox in 2002. I don't think you were there, but in my room, I used to have this big couch that I stole from the living room, and like I used to have like 8 guys in my room, and like the smell of the room would get kind of interesting. But anyway, I used to always take pleasure in the sound effects from Owen, because like I would sit in my camp on the base, and Owen would come up on the platform in the first Halo map, and I'd sit with this 10 sniper and just pop him in the head, and he'd be like, oh, you know, all this stuff. he was just like, it was so funny, man.
Oh, wow,
so funny.
That's crazy. Like,
you don't get any of that. You don't get any of that when you're basically playing on these online things, no?
Oh, this is a blast from the past. But last time I was visiting yours, we were playing on the I think it was the N64. Was it the Sega Dreamcast? No, it was Sega Dreamcast, because you had that fancy memory card thing as well.
Yeah.
So four controllers, and away we go playing. I don't even remember what we were playing, but it was. I was quite impressed that you had a Dreamcast. So, and that was quite the console.
Yeah, I used to work a game, man. Yeah, I was just a security guard that wasn't trained how to. I was never actually trained what to do if somebody stole something, right? Because I was 18, right, and I hadn't had any self-defense classes and stuff like that, and they basically told me to stand at the door. So one day, this guy, baldy guy, big guy, had a he stole a steering wheel. He's walked straight out, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, my pride was hurt a little bit, right? But then what did I do? So I just basically walked out after him, right, and followed him up, and like I got to him, right, and I goes, mate, you didn't pay for that. He basically put it down and stared at me, and then I can't remember what happened. But basically, I'm like, what am I going to do here? You know, like nobody's taught me what to do about it. Security guard, you know.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? There's a student at university.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have dropped them. That's what you should have. I don't know. Well,
no, he was like
I know.
double the weight for me, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know. If you watch a lot of WWE, then maybe use that advantage. Like your security guard, you'll get away with it. It's fine. Just drop him. Yeah. So give me that game back, or you can go and pay for it.
Well, for like £6 an hour, I'm not going to start a fight with this guy in the town centre.
No, I don't get paid enough. Oh, that was back then, wasn't it? So, Jesus. God, I can't remember how much I was getting paid when I was working for IBM back in the day. So, and that was a good job, like so.
So can I tell you a little bit about my mentor CV thing?
Yeah, what's CV thing?
Mentor CV thing.
Oh, we could talk about it on your channel. Yeah, we could do. Yeah, so yeah. and they
okay.
definitely do that. So we'll get that one put in the description as well. We talked about the minties. So this is going to be another thing that you might like, guys. If you're, you can explain it quick. If you want to be quick, so explain
Well,
a wee bit
basically is we've got all the spare time. We're unemployed, right? We don't have jobs. What do we do with our time? Do we basically sit and play games all day, or do we want to learn a new skill? Now, how do you learn a new skill? Well, basically, you either go to the library or you watch YouTube videos, but that is going to be really slow to learn. So my site, Mentor CV, is to encourage people that have skills that basically have some spare time. They want to share them with other people. And I realize this can be quite demanding. So what I've done is that I've this shadow on this light is making me look old, man. I need a vanity light that doesn't shine on my
Still got a good
wrinkles, man. You know.
That's for sure. Yeah. Well,
my chin look like I've got like, I don't know, man. It's lights. It's like sharp light. I need a light that's got like a halo thing, you know, that makes you put your makeup on all the time. Anyway, so like the site, basically you get up to 6 mentors and mentees at the same time, and the idea is that you're sharing skills with them or giving them ideas. And on the site, when you go to pick a mentee, you can pick any professional skill is on there. So basically, I would like a music production mentee, so that I could mentor. They could sort of teach me a little bit about stuff. You're actually listed as my mentee because
that's right.
I've got a big ambition I've got a big ambition for the travel industry, and I want to try and encourage you to grow your business as well as I grow my business. And so that's the idea of the site I'm making. I'm wanting people to sort of share what they have knowledge-wise with other people. And I think that's what people need, because we don't know how long the food and drink is going to keep flowing in this country. And you know, that's my worry. We need to be ready to compete, because you know we're only going to keep eating and drinking as long as the other economies that are making these food are sending us food and drink in exchange for our British pounds. And if we keep printing money and paying everybody's wages, then our current currency won't be worth anything, because we're not exporting anything. If nobody's working.
Nah, it's a bit of a tragedy as well where things are going, but we're going to survive. We will. We'll keep positive thought, and we'll survive. Excuse me. Yep. Gassy there for a minute, you know. Yeah. So do you know what? We'll definitely need to do this again. We get the other boys in. We need to get Gaz and the Muffin Man. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get them invite them into the next video and chat
100%.
things and.
We need to pick a subject, man. Get any subject, you know.
Absolutely, aye. Yeah. So what else we not covered yet about games? I don't know. Like I never said my favorite console either. But I would have thought. Yeah, it would be the original Xbox and Halo Combat Evolved. It's just one game I keep playing over and over and over. That's me though. So, but that would have been it.
Actually, some of the Halo OSTs are on my chill list.
Yeah,
I've got this YouTube playlist called Chill, but I have a whole bunch of ancient games on there, man.
Yeah, I love it. So chill is good.
You know what's good about this light is my teeth look really, really white.
Mine aren't.
You know?
I need to go to the dentist because my teeth are horrible. I'm just scared to show them there.
White my teeth. Look at white my teeth.
Oh my god, I'm blind. Oh, your teeth are so white, and my teeth are just not
just
nice.
to look at his camera.
Yeah, I had to do something with that, but bottom teeth are not that good either right now. So don't know the way things are going. I'll probably lose them all. So yeah, Just remember, everybody. Remember, kids, brush your teeth before you go to bed. So.
and winners don't do drugs.
Yes, don't do drugs. Okay, because drugs are bad. So don't do drugs.
Do you remember the games used to have that on the games? There used to be like winners don't do drugs on the Commodore games.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm getting old now. Bloody hell, yeah. But God, I can't remember. I remember I played the Atari right enough. I never owned a Commodore. I did own a Spectrum ZX though. That's going way back. So, so you get the old cassettes and you stick them in and you load your game for about half an hour. So then you start playing. So, that was good times. Like good times. But yeah, I think we'll definitely see if we can get another one of these episodes going with maybe get Gaz and the Muffin Man in and.
Bob's your
and
uncle.
talk away about video games and stuff like that. So I'm sure they're eager to talk about World of Tanks. This is no doubt one of the games that they love talking. Well, the Muffin Man especially like talking about it because he just doesn't stop talking about tanks. So, but I don't know. It may provide some insight information how to survive World of Tanks. But, well, we'll see. Well, all we can do is hope and see what happens.
I just banned someone on my Discord server for pinging me.
Somebody's pinged you.
I
Yeah,
just banned them. I didn't even know who he was. Just like banned.
yeah, he was bad. Ping, 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 ping. Yeah, right. I think.
Gracious dictator.
Definitely. I think we'll wrap it up from here because that's a good 45 minutes we've been at this, so that's been quite good actually. Quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah,
People
so-
want to listen to us, not with me chink my high-pitched voice.
Absolutely.
Well, listen to.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So well, thank you, Nikos, for being a part of the show. It's been absolutely fantastic. So. Right, guys. Well, yeah, definitely. So we'll wrap up here. So thank you very much, guys. If you like this, click the like button. We'll get some more like content coming your way soon. Check out the other channels in the description below. We've got the other channel, Biscuit Scotland. We've got VIA Games channel, and also we've got Nikos' channel as well. And check it out, guys. He's got so many things that you might find interesting, so it's worth it. But look out for the video with the pigeons, so that'll give you a laugh. So yes, and yep, all good. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you later. Cheers.
Cheers. Cool, man.